Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. My name is Peter Loshak. Today is Thursday, September 7th. It's week 2 of college football, and we are talking right now with Joe Gavazzi from JoeGavazziSports.com. We're going to take a look at 4 games that go on Saturday in college football. Joe Gavazzi, thanks for being back with us. We're going to start with one of the more interesting games on the card to my eye that I actually, as of right now, still have no opinion on, and that is Western Michigan against Michigan State. Obviously, Michigan State looking to bounce back after a very, very disappointing year last year, and game 1 went very impressively. They were a big favorite against Bowling Green and got a big cover, got a cover by more than a touchdown, so a comfortable cover there. But Western Michigan also got a cover in their first game, played relatively close to USC, one of the top teams in college football this year. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm thinking about this line as of right now. Michigan State is a 7-point favorite. Some places have 7.5, and we haven't seen much movement yet on this line at all. So clearly there hasn't been any sharp action that's weighed in on this one yet. It's an interesting matchup. What's your take on this one, Joe?
First of all, always my pleasure to be returning here with you, Peter, on a weekly basis, and the SBR video team as we share our analytical abilities about these college football games. I think I'm going to change your mind on this one, Peter, and you guys out there too, as we make it our Cheap Thrills Game of the Week in the Point Spread Prognosis newsletter. You know, it's all about finding value in college football as well as every sport, and I think I found it here. In these matchups in September, college football, which features little brother versus big brother, it's normally little brother who has the emotional and psychological advantage. Not this time around. Last year was a fantastic season for Western Michigan under then head coach Fleck, who rode the boat with his team to a 13-1 straight-up season and major bowl bid. Meanwhile, Michigan State, who had gone 36-5 the previous 3 years, was struggling to a 3-9 straight-up season. I expect major turnarounds in both programs. Each is inexperienced, but Michigan State has continuity of coaching, a far more stronger history, while Western Michigan will be rebuilding now. Let's look at the history of this game, because we were talking about the spread value. 4 years ago, when they played on this field, Michigan State was a 28-point favorite. 2 years ago, in the game at Kalamazoo, a 15-point favorite. Now this line is all the way down to a mere touchdown based on what happened last year, and I expect Michigan State, who is now the team with the emotional and psychological edge, to come away with a resounding double-digit victory. In fact, their fans, as will you, will get their cheap thrills as Michigan State rolls up the score on little brother Western Michigan this Saturday. Make it Michigan State minus the 7 for us.
All right, Joe. That's what I was thinking as well. But it's interesting that it opened at 7 at Pinnacle, then it went up to 7.5, and then went back down to 7. So some significant money did bet Western Michigan when the line hit 7.5 at Pinnacle. This is still a very interesting game. We'll see where this line closes. I'm inclined to believe you, to agree with you here as far as handicapping is concerned. And, of course, any opinion, I'm inclined to believe that you're on the right side of. Joe Gavazzi, like in Michigan State, currently minus 7, minus 110, market-wide in most places. Joe Gavazzi, tell us about your website, JoeGavazziSports.com.
It is JoeGavazziSports.com. As I told you during the course of this video, this comes directly from the Point Spread Prognosis newsletter. You go to the website, JoeGavazziSports.com, click on Point Spread Prognosis Newsletter, and learn all about it and how you can become a weekly winner.
Thanks, Joe. Well, this episode of The Odds Couple is over. But if you give us a like and click SBR's logo at the bottom of the screen to subscribe, then you'll get all the upcoming videos as soon as they come out. And don't forget to take advantage of our website. There's free picks, live betting lines, and sportsbook reviews and ratings guides, and a whole lot more. Check it out now.